Welcome back to the Electrician's Tool channel. Today I'd like to discuss my ideal 61-342 True RMS digital multimeter. And in no particular order, I'm going to tell you about my likes, dislikes, the things that comes with it. And with that being said, let's get started. This multimeter is a featured pack multimeter. It's not big as the Flukes or anything. It's not real small either. It's like medium size. It's not as big as the Fluke 87.5, just a little bit smaller than that. But it's big enough where, or small enough, I should say, and big enough. It's just right to throw inside your tool bag or to carry around with you. I think Fluke has a model. I think it's a 316, 315, something like that, their model. And it's about that size if you ever held one of those. And in fact, I think this is a direct comparison against that multimeter because they kind of not look alike, but they have the same features. And Ideal is a reputable company which been around for a long time. And they're known for putting out quality stuff for its tools and even their multimeters, But this multimeter is featured packed. It has volts AC, have volts DC, you have continuity, you have ohms resistance, you have diode testing, you have capacitance measurements, you have hertz, you have Fahrenheit temperature, you have Celsius temperature, you have AC/DC microamp, AC/DC milliamps, and AC/DC amp measurements. And you have off on both sides. You also have a hole, and you have this backlight right here that you can turn off or on. For some reason, it's staying on longer than I thought. But the whole button right here, and if you press it about a second or two more, it turns the backlight on. You also have a range button here. You have a Hertz duty cycle button here. You have a min-max measurement, and you have a relative measurement. Now, this multimeter is rated for 10 amps continuous. I think it's 30 amps for about anything over 10 is like for 30 seconds. 10 amps continuous. As long as you don't go over 10 amps, you won't blow the meter. And this have a tilting bell. It takes a 9-volt battery to power this thing up. And the only thing I don't like about it's okay. It's okay. Just if you just want to build a case on it, you can say, well, I can't turn it down with one hand. But if that don't mean anything to you, you don't mind holding with the other hand because it slides. Maybe it's because of this slippery top that I have here on it's sitting on. One of the reasons. But if you don't mind holding and turning it to the function, as long as it functions correctly, properly for me, that's what matters. And as long as it's accurate, that's also what matters to me. But also it comes with this protective holster that fits around it. This comes off when you want to get to the battery. So this holster comes off. Now the accessories that come with it comes with these two test probes. I'm sorry, these leads right here. And these didn't come with it. I put that with that. But it came with this magnetic strap, which this little bulb goes right here. And it hangs up like that. And other than that, this is a pretty decent multimeter. So, I don't have anything bad to say about this multimeter at all. I think if you put it up against the average multimeter, I think it will hold its own. Remember here, I tried to review on the best of the best electrician's tools possible. Sometimes that might not always be the case. That might be my opinion that I'm reviewing the best of the best. But I do think this multimeter is pretty decent. I like it, and the price not bad either. You can find these on, normally you'll find them on, if you buy brand new, I think it costs, I can't remember what I paid for this, but right now you probably get it on eBay for less than $60, maybe less than $60. You'll get this multimeter. I think they have another model besides the 61342 kind of looks like this. May not have all the features as this one does, but I think of this series right here, I think this is the top of the line one. And for a few dollars more, why not get this one? You know, if you're looking for just a small pocket meter that does a lot, this one I would say you're getting more bang for the buck. You know, it does a lot, and it's not made by one of the most, you know, throwaway companies. You know, Idea is a reputable company, and customer service is pretty decent too. I've had things that go bad, and I had to send it back to Ideal, and they honor their warranty, and they'll send it right back. You know, they tell you send it in, you know, fill out the RMA, send it in, and they'll check it out. And if they can fix it, they'll tell you. If not, they'll send you another one. I like service like that, and you know, I don't mind dealing with companies that honor their warranty. So as always, I always like to put the meters through a little simple test. And this is one of the tests right here that I'm gonna put it through. This is my fluke. This is my fluke proving unit right here. And what I know, and I use this to test all of my test instruments to see if they're in specifications. This this puts out 240 volts AC and or DC. And if you like to test your units, now this unit will put out a straight 240, whether it's AC/DC, and it is accurate. It's calibrated to that. It won't give you 241. It won't put out 239. It's going to put out 240. So while you're testing whatever instrument you're using to test it with, your instrument should say 240. Now, you know, if your instrument, if it's calibrated correctly, it would say that. It may say 240.1. 240.2. You still inspect, you know, so don't get all excited like, you know, well, my instrument need to be calibrated. No. But if you got an instrument, this thing putting up 240 AC or DC, and you testing it whatever in AC or DC mode, and it's giving you a reading of 220, and this thing is putting out 240. Either you want to get that meter calibrated, if it's working calibrated, or you want to dump it, throw it away, because it's going to get you in trouble. It needs to be calibrated. So with that being said, and without further ado, I'm gonna just put it through a little test here, and I have one more test to show you guys how accurate this little meter is. Also, so I'm gonna put it in, turn the meter on volts, and as soon as I take this loose. By the way, these test leads really good too. They're not cheap at all. And they really feel good. All right. S volts AC. We have a switch on the side, a selector on the side. ACD currently is in the DC mode, so I'm going to put it in AC mode right here. And I'm going to take a test with it, okay? It's in AC mode. It should put out 240 volts. We'll see just how close we are to 240 volts. Okay, here we go. $240.2. That's pretty good. Okay, let's do DC. Put it in DC mode. Put that in DC mode. And see what we got here. $238.6. Okay, well, it's off by 2 points, or should I say 1.4 points. Okay, but that's still in spec. Just try that again. $238. Yep, same thing. So it's off by in the DC mode is off by 1.4 points. DC mode, AC mode was 240.2, and is over by 0.2 point. That's perfect. That's to me, that's perfect. That's nothing to be upset or worried about. So this meter, to me, it passed that test within specification. So now what I'm going to do also, I'm going to send it through. And let's just try out the resistance. And I have a decadence box right here. If I could just, I have a decade box. And what this does, this always tries out the ohms measurements, just to see how accurate your meter is in ohms. And okay, let's do that. Okay, let's try out 4,000 kilo ohms and see what they say. That's good. 3.996 kilo ohms. That's good. You got that. Let's try out 40,000 kilo ohms. 40,000 on the nose, on the spot on. Let's try 400,000 kilo ohms. That's good. That's right on. Okay. Let's try 3,000 kilo ohms. It's good. It's right on. Let's try 2,000 kilo ohms. That's good. Let's try 1,000 kilo ohms. That's good too. Let's try 10,000 kilo ohms. Good. Let's try 20,000 kilo ohms. That's good. Now let's add some kilo ohms up. I'm gonna try 40,000 plus 20,000 kilo ohms should give us 60. That's it. 59.8. It should be kilo ohms. That's it. Let's put another. Let's add another 30 to it and see what happens. Right. That's it. Spot on. That's it. And it's within spec. So I don't have anything bad to say about this little multimeter. If you look, I don't work for Ideal. I just like to review. I just love tools, and if you are looking for a good multimeter to put in your bag out there, your tool bag, and a reputable company, with a good customer service, good warranty, and you don't have the money for a fluke, this Ideal would do the job. This Ideal would do the job. I like this Ideal, and it feels tough. It feels like it could take a beating out there in the field, even if it to take a drop. I'm not saying a drop, 100-foot drop, no, but I think a decent, like maybe a 6-foot drop, I think you'll be okay. Depends on how it falls, and that's with anything. It depends on how it falls. But I'm looking at the screen. If it falls, it's a possibility, and depends on what it falls on. Concrete might do a little damage, may not. But for the most part, I think you get a good, and you'll have a pretty decent meter here. And I didn't mention the backlight. Look how bright it is. Look how big that the display is. This is really good. This is really good. All of this is really good. So, numbers you can read. It's nice and bright and clear. Numbers you can read, and I don't have anything bad to say about this multimeter. So, guys, with that being said, I'm gonna shut this video down. I want to thank you guys for stopping by. As always, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell, and hit that like button so you can receive notifications of my future videos. And or if you like, stop by my channel, the Electrician's Tool channel, and check out my previous videos. And I'm sure that's something that I said or reviewed that you may find interesting. So hit that and share, leave a comment. I don't mind talking tools with none of you guys. If there's something that I missed saying, or that you wanted me to try, a question about this instrument, and you need answered, drop me a line, and I'll reply to you. In the meantime, you guys, thank you guys again for stopping by. Until next time, you guys be safe out there in the field. Peace out.